If you've spent any amount of time playing Valheim, you've probably thought to yourself, I wish this one thing worked a little differently. Don't get me wrong, vanilla Valheim is an incredible experience, but there are certain quality of life changes that once you've experienced them, there's really no going back. So today, I want to go over my 5 favorite quality of life mods that I simply cannot live without. These aren't mods that feel like cheating, they just tweak some of the game's systems to better fit my playstyle. That said, there are some mods that can seriously change the way this game is played, but more on that in a bit. Let's get into it. Number 1, plant easily. I always found myself leaving my garden wondering if I'd planted everything too close and wasted seeds, or too far apart and missed out on space. Turns out I have no point of reference for what 6 inches looks like.
Small penis.
That's where Plant Easily comes in. It plants your seeds in a neat, perfectly spaced grid so you don't have to worry about wasted space or seeds. As an added bonus, you can shift-click your crops or other gatherable materials to harvest everything of that type within the nearby area. Nothing game-breaking, just a mod that prevents wasted seeds, makes your gardens look cleaner, and makes harvesting a breeze. Number 2, extra slots. Let's use a real-world example here. Say you have a jacket in your backpack. It gets cold, so you put it on. Is it still taking up space in your backpack? No, because you're wearing it. So why does Valheim think my armor is clogging up my inventory? That's where extra slots comes in. It gives your equipped armor its own dedicated slots, freeing up inventory space. You also get dedicated slots for foods, trinkets, and arrows. So instead of carrying armor in your inventory, you can fill those slots with bukeberries instead. Why not? Number 3, first person mode. There are plenty of times when I want a clear view without my character blocking part of the screen. Whether I'm exploring the dense black forest looking for resources, building in a tight space, or lining up the perfect screenshot of a build, first person mode makes all these things so much easier. And honestly, Valheim is a gorgeous game. Experiencing it from your character's perspective makes exploring feel surprisingly immersive. Number 4, build camera. If you're a builder and I had to recommend just one quality of life mod, this would be it. Building in Valheim is already one of the best parts of the game, but placing that one perfect roof piece or lining up a beam in a tight space can sometimes feel like fighting a boss of its own. That's where build camera comes in. It lets you enter a free-flying camera mode while building, allowing you to place pieces from angles that normally wouldn't be possible. It doesn't build for you and doesn't change the building system. It just removes frustration and lets you focus on building. Before I get into the last one, I wanted to list a few honorable mentions. These definitely would be considered quality of life mods. In fact, some of these might even be considered a little cheaty, but they're a lot of fun. First, Valheim Raft. This mod lets you customize your own ships, transforming sailing into a much more immersive experience. Second, build in dungeons. This allows you to build inside dungeons and abandoned structures, opening up some really unique base building opportunities. And lastly, epic loot. This completely changes progression by adding an RPG-style loot system, random gear stats, and rare item drops to make exploring feel like a whole new game. Okay, number 5, plant everything. I could see someone saying this mod crosses the line of quality of life, and I get the argument. But as someone who loves to build, I always felt like Valheim's planting options were pretty limited. Honestly, non-existent. Sure, you can plant crops, but those are going straight in your belly. Plant everything opens up the world of ornamental planting for Valheim builders. Some simple landscaping can really elevate a build, and this mod makes that possible without changing progression or giving you any real advantages. So that's just a short list of some of the awesome mods you can get your hands on. What are some of your go-to mods when playing Valheim? Let me know in the comments. Love you.